Yeah.
Huh?
He does look like he's in a bar, though. All slouched over and sad. Let's see. Should be going live here in a sec. I'm gonna hit the button. I'm just waiting on it to pop up on YouTube because there's always that delay of
it just came up on YouTube.
15. Okay, yeah, I see it now. Good. And Impact just showed up as well. So what do you know? Mr. Buckeye City Soul, what's going on, man?
What's good, Kev?
What up, Kev, in the building?
Appreciate you stopping by. Gonna have us a little bit of a sneaker battle tonight. See what Jezzy and Jezzy have to bring to the table. Should be a good time. 313, hello to you too. Thanks for stopping by. Always appreciated. Oh, Robert Valentine, what up to you as well? So we got a few people in here. So real quick, before we go getting into intros and stuff, Walking with Demetrius was supposed to be here. There's some things going on, so he's going to be late, or I'm not sure. I mean, definitely not here right now. But if anybody would like to join the panel to jump in and kind of even this out, that would be greatly appreciated. JJ all day, the Wise Soul. Anybody out there that wants to click that link and jump in, please do, because I like to keep an even number on the panel, and then the tiebreaker being the chat. That's kind of how things work around here. Clizzy Kicks, what's going on, man? OG Kicks, hello to you too. So while we see if anybody goes off for that, takes that little offer, I'm going to tell you guys what we're all here to do tonight. So some of you guys might know, maybe you've been following along on Legram. We got Jezzy and we got Jezzy. And we're going to have ourselves a little bit of a barn burner, so to speak, right? And how is this going to work? Well, I'm going to let you know. It's going to be an Iron Man match, because why not, right? It's a matchup I've been thinking about, so we're going to have a 60-minute time limit, meaning if we get to the end and it's tied, we'll just go into sudden death. But off of that, though, because we are somewhat on a time limit, for the judges out there, when you are casting your votes or whatever, if you could please keep it semi-brief, just so we can get as many of these questions in as possible, that would be great. And then we'll just see how everything shakes out at the very end. So, because we're not going to call anything until we get to that last bit. So eventually I'll set a timer on here, and then we'll just go from it like that. Now, before we go getting all into the action, we're going to go around the room, let the judges say some things about themselves, and then we'll hand it over to the contestants. So first up, we are going to start things off with Mr. E Money Shoes.
Hey, my screen is big. Or did I just read? Welcome, everybody. E Money Shoes. Sorry, it's a little dark. I had to kind of dim it because it's kind of bright out there. You can follow me, E Money Shoes, on IG, or you can check us out on the Who Has the Heat page on IG, and also at Who Has the Heat on YouTube. I'm just ready for a dope battle, 60-minute Iron Man match, and may the best man win.
All right, and now we are all over to see Homegrown is driving, so we'll switch over to BX real quick. Need to grab my little notepad.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Thanks for the invite. Shoes up, sleeves down. What's up, E Money? What's going on, Jezzy? What's going on, Jezzy? What's going on, Homegrown? It's a pleasure to be here. You can follow me on IG at BX_raise__. I'm just here to see a good battle and give the best judging that I can do right now. So shout out to everybody and shout out to the chat. Let's do this.
Okay. All right, 313 jumped in. I do appreciate it. Let's see what go ahead and get your little intro for me, please. We got you on the spot like that, but hey, you have to be right next to BX.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, well, hi. I figured you said you needed some help. I was watching anyway, so I figured I'd just join in and say hello and, help y'all facilitate this here battle. As E said, check us out on Who Has the Heat. That's on Saturdays at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Don't figure out your own clocks now. That ain't my job. So y'all can find me on Instagram at 313_retro_queen and on YouTube at 313retro_queen. So let's do this. Thank you for having me on here too.
Oh, no problem at all. And HomeGrown Kicks. Make note of that.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's the boy HomeGrown Kicks. I want to start off by saying, everybody that's watching right now, go ahead and hit that like button and engage in the chat. That is one of the biggest things about this. Watching right now, make the battles as well as the contestants. Speaking about contestants, I want to say, welcome to the contestants. Let's make this a fun battle. Happy to have you here. If you want to follow me, you can follow me on YouTube at HomeGrown Kicks. And on IG, you can follow me at HomeGrown_Kicks. Shout out to the 313 Retro Queen. I know she's going to make this very interesting. Royalty in the field, and everybody bow down. Don't test her because you won't win.
All right. Mr. Jezzy 23.
What's good, guys? First and all, shout out to Shoes Up, Sleeves Down. Thank you for having me again, man. Salute to the panel. Hope this is gonna be a good battle. Hope I don't disappoint like it did the last time, but let's get it popping.
Nah, it's never a disappointment. You guys just show off what you got, and we go from there.
All
Jezzy
right. What's
Christ.
good, everybody on YouTube? It's your boy Jezzy Christ, aka Thriller. Y'all know me on Instagram. That's the same handle, Jezzy Christ 1. I'm the same handle on YouTube. Shout out to everybody on the panel. I appreciate you 313 for jumping in. You've been throwing triple duty. You did Mature Kids, now your own show. Now you're doing this one. So I appreciate you coming in. And everybody in the chat, shouts out to y'all too. And I'm just looking to make my my battle debut tonight. So see how this rolls.
All right. So to determine who goes first, we are going to stick with the coin flip because that seems to make sense. Pretty easy going. So let me get this shared up real quick. Find that tab. All right. So Jezzy 2-3. Heads or tails?
Heads.
All right. Let's see what we got here. And it's tails. Okay, so that means that Jezzy Christ will be determining who shows their shoe first, all that good stuff.
All right.
So, not that it should much matter, given that you're both going to be here like in front of us, but just to give you a quick little reminder of the rundown on the rules and all that stuff. So the way this is going to work, right? We'll spin the wheel. I'll give you an idea of what the question is. Let me know if you happen to have anything that doesn't fit the question, and then we can scrap it and move on or just adjust it if we need to. And then once we get that part settled, you'll have 2 minutes to go get your shoe and come back. Pretty much think that covers everything. And if you guys both pull out the same shoe or whatever, we'll just keep the same question. You just go back, get a different pair if you can. If you can't, then we'll just move on to the next question.
For sure.
Everybody good?
That works with me.
All right, cool.
Let's go.
Let's get it.
All right.
Let's get it.
Get this wheel going over here.
Good luck, gentlemen.
All right. First one. Okay. Around there. So this is based off of where you live, right? Go ahead and remove that one. So basically what we're looking at is a shoe that is related to wherever you live. So it can be like a shoe based off like maybe if boots are popular where you are, it can be colorway. It can be a specific model that is for some reason like tied to your city. Anything that is a representation of where you live or where you're from if you were born somewhere else. I'll let you go either way.
For sure.
You guys good?
That worked.
All right, cool. See you when you get back.
All right.
And now I'm going to hit this timer since now things have officially started. All right, so HTX, what's going on, man? Appreciate you stopping in. Payne 82. Who else in there? Chip. Yeah, I see he comes in peace tonight. Okay. All right, so we're on talking terms tonight then. Yeah, so this one, not sure what I'd be pulling out because again, being from Iowa,
Question again?
not a lot of options. Say that again.
Oh, you said where you from, right? I got an idea where I would pull.
I got an idea what I would pull too, right here next to me.
Yeah,
Man,
right
I
next to me.
just bought what I would pull yesterday. So
Yeah, I have exactly what I would pull.
I guess I'd probably claim the Virginia route since that's where I'm living, and just go with like a foam or something since those are popular around these parts.
oh, he's back quick. All right.
All right.
Both of them back. Okay, they ready to get it in.
I'll let Jeezy go first.
How kind of you.
Now, does a custom count?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
All right, cool. These right here are the New York to Parises. I did a custom on them and turned them to the Arizona to Washingtons. Has the 2 area codes that I was from and the abbreviation for the states. And on the side right here, it has Pacific Northwest, and on this one, it has the Southwest. I had real fun making these shoes. I wanted to do something different because I've seen a lot of different designs and stuff, but I wanted to do something different. So this is what I got, guys.
And that's cool. Yeah, definitely good to bring something different and original to the table.
Okay.
What do you have for us?
A few years ago, Sneaker Politics was a sneaker boutique. Did a drop on the Hall of Fames, but they're also known as the Katrina Air Jordan 3s. I was able to secure a pair of custom pairs out there. They marked the boxes like this with the date. If anybody knows Frank Cooker, the designer who worked for Jordan Brand at the time, he did sign this box. Y'all can see right there. And this is the shoe right here. It's basically the Air Jordan 3 Katrina, but they threw in the green laces too as well, and a couple of other things. Can't find but this was a Jordan Brand collab. But yeah, this is basically it.
All right.
They had a special hang tag. I can't find the hang tag, so but that's it. This was just a Katrina.
Is it in the shoe? The hang tag? Is it in the shoe?
No, it's not. That's the
oh, I'm like, I see the little okay,
that's the basic hang tag. It came with a
the green one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's work our way around the room. E-Money?
This is a tough one here. It's a tough one because I appreciate both shoes. But knowing the story behind the Katrina and what those people went through, I had to go with the slight edge with the Katrina 3.
Okay. And homegrown?
Yeah, something like this happens to me every time. I thought I was going to vote for the ones because you took well advantage of being able to customize it to your own. I wasn't a real huge fan of that, but I like what you did. With those Katrina 3s, that's definitely dope. And, you know, like you said, given what everything happened with
Okay. And BX?
I really appreciate the one and the customization on it, but I'm a huge Jordan 3 fan, so I'm going to go with those Katrina 3s.
Fair enough. And 313?
I really like what he did with those ones. I like that they are not, geared towards Jordan and things like that. I like that. I really like that aspect, how he did those. And I like you said you did them yourself, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I like that you were able to do that yourself. The Katrina, I'm not a huge fan of 3s, but that Katrina 3 just kind of, I don't know, it takes me to a place like, I don't know, I feel like I get where they were going with it, but I almost feel like they took advantage of the situation. Like, I don't like how they put the X on the box because, those houses had, were houses where, people were found and things like that. So it just puts a bad taste in my mouth to put it on a sneaker, kind of like. I don't know. I don't know if it's a dedication or if it's an exploitation.
Well, they did donate all the proceeds to a scholarship down here.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, I mean, they would have had to have donated something because it just would have definitely put a bad taste in people's mouth if they didn't. So, and for that, just for my own personal reasons with that, I would go for the one. And I'm not a huge 3 fan anyway. So,
And
so yeah, my vote's for the one.
All right. So Jezzy with the J did win that round 3-2 because 313 and the chat were both on Mr. 23's side.
Yeah, I definitely see that.
So yeah, like you guys were all saying, definitely a tough one to call in some ways.
Yeah, that was
why
rough.
I'm
That
just
question was dope though.
That the
But that's
customer,
why I'm
I was
just
like,
here to
did
be
he
bored.
pull that? Like,
Definitely
threw us a
fire.
curve. I'm with homegrown.
Okay, combo, right? Or okay, yeah,
Maybe. Man, I just
Okay.
lost a raffle like that. That bad boy was right on the line.
Yeah, right. So I know you guys are both hat people, so bring a pair of shoes and a hat that goes together.
All right.
It's an easy enough question right there.
Yeah, I'd have lost that one.
You got that right. My head too big for hats.
Oh.
Right, I got an awkward shaped head. I can't be wearing no hats.
Oh, so the hats in the military.
I have a few beanies.
For the last round, I would have pulled these out.
But I don't own a single like hat, you know?
Right.
BX would have pulled that. What you would have pulled shoes up?
I would have pulled this out the last round. Yeah.
Let's see, do it. Well,
nice.
Oh, my forms would have killed those.
They had BX. Hey, well,
either pair would kill those. Either pair of forms would kill those.
Those Adidas can beat those ones.
You crazy.
Well,
you crazy. All they got is a little NY on the side. Man,
I would have used the Pinnacle, the Birmingham Bears 45. I would have used those Birmingham Bears.
Birmingham
Bears. Front that says BX right there. It says the Bronx right there on the tab. So I have features.
I do too. It's a D on the back. Oh, whoa.
Oh, okay.
Whoa, Detroit D. And it's the right colors.
So Jezzy went first last time.
My turn.
I mean, yeah. I say that it out loud, it doesn't mean anything. So
okay.
All right, folks. So Jezzy also a fellow hat collector as well. I appreciate that. We share similar interests. So I had to feel like I had to pull something out the crate. It's the Air Jordan 3 UNC, and I'm pairing it with the UNC Los Angeles Dodgers hat with the elephant print on there as well.
Not bad at all. I think I saw that video a while ago.
Okay.
All right.
I'm pulling out the Laker questions, and I'm putting out the Lakers hat for the 2020 finals.
Nice.
I know where E-Money going.
I like that.
I'm trying to win over this.
They pull no heartstrings.
Well, E-Money, you're up first.
That UNC is dope, but BX already said I'm a Laker fan. And that lace swap is straight on there, so I appreciate that. So I'm gonna go with Jezzy with a G.
All right. Homegrown. You're muted, so if you could undo that real quick.
I'm gonna have to go with the Lakers hat and the question.
All right, put you down over there with the G side there. BX.
I'm gonna have to go with that lace swap and the hat with the Lakers.
All right, so BX over there. Miss 313.
Yeah, I guess I'm following suit and going with everybody else and say the Lakers hookup, that purple and yellow is dope. If you got the LA, you gotta have the original colors on there, you know.
Okay. Fantastic. And so that's pretty much all going his way then. And it looks like, yeah, he would have won the chat too. I see a couple J's in there.
That lace swap was there.
Yeah, that lace swap was
decided. Yeah, that was the deciding factor.
All right. Let's see what's going on next. I'll have an alternate thumbnail. You never know. Okay, trade bait. So basically we're looking at something that you can either have bought it with the intention to trade for something, or it's something that you would easily trade because you know you wouldn't necessarily miss it if you got rid of it. That you guys good?
Yeah, we got it.
All right, cool. Yeah, try to keep these things somewhat easy to explain for the most part.
That's a heck of a question, Shoes Up.
So I will tell you right now, for me, I have a Flint 13 in that room over there. That's the one. That's the one.
For trade bait?
Because like there's a whole thing with keep pushing kicks. Like, dude, you got to get these. Blah blah blah. You got to see what you think in person. I got in through that shock drop during the whole. Remember the Last Dance era, and I got them. I was like, I'm good stopping at 12.
I know. Still feel the same way. Could have saved my money.
Yep. I look, but at least on the upside, it's something where you know you can get your money back. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So
you ain't taking a loss on nothing.
Yeah. So, I mean,
I got an extra pair of, if I was into that type of trade bait thing, I got an extra pair of blue Cheetos. Like, I barely wear the first pair, so those other ones just sitting there like, hey.
Would have made those in my size.
Yeah. If I wanted something to trade it, I would use those.
I tell myself like I could trace it, but I wouldn't even know where to go. Then I'd be doubting myself on if I should trust people. So the last time, the last shoe that I bought like through trade, I sold on StockX for a plane ticket.
So just cut the chase, right? Get rid of all of the hassle, right? No hassle, no fuss. Sell.
Yep.
Because I was like, what was it? The Space Jam 11s, right? I think so. So this was a while ago, like a good while ago. Okay, looks like everybody's back. So this time around, so it is going to be on Jezzy with a G to go first.
Going with the Hyper Royals. I hit on Sneakers app with this, and then my girl got me another pair off of GOAT without me knowing. So this right here is up for trade, and I got a trade going on this week for this bad boy right here.
That's
nice.
Okay,
it's a hot one.
Should be an easy one to get something for.
Yeah, definitely.
That's dope.
Yeah.
All right. This shoe right here, I actually have. This is my double up of adult sizes. I had 3 kid sizes of this. It is the Spider-Man 1.
Oh, that's a nice one too.
So
one of my favorites.
When everybody was saying they didn't really care for them too much, I just kept on every time they restock, I kept getting another order. So this is definitely one of my trade bait shoes right here.
Man,
I love that shoe.
Super slept on.
Love that shoe.
It's like that's my favorite shoe in my collection right there.
all right, we're gonna start off with the king of ones, E-Money.
He got jokes. Everybody know I'm not a very big one guy. However, out of the ones that have been dropping, I will say the Hyper Royal ones are the best.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Jezzy with the G on there. This is a tough one, but I think I would just go with that one, the Hyper Royal.
Yeah, I could go either way on that one too.
Give me the Miles Morales.
All right. So got a split decision so far. BX.
Yeah, I had those Spider-Man ones, and I sold them to one of my boys, and I regret it. So I gotta go with Jezzy with the J.
Okay. And 313.
I mean, they got 3M on it, so do I really need to? I mean, don't get me wrong, the Hyper Royals are a very dope shoe, but as far like I have a whole special thing with the origin story. So me and my baby had those at the same time and went to see the movie. So those are definitely those are up there. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, I can't argue with that. Believe me, I'm right there with you on that whole 3M thing.
Right.
Yeah, love me.
That when you said that, I was like, oh, really? That mentally, I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of people kind of passed that up too. They were like, "Oh, those dots are on there." I was like, "Oh, yeah, I know those."
Right.
Initially, that's why I passed, was like, because I saw those dots. But then later, when I found out like what it was, I thought it was just like a weird texture, and I was like, "Oh,
yeah."
Awful. So had I paid attention, I'm bad at paying attention. Then I probably would have gone for them. But hey, live and learn. All right, so let's see what this next question is going to be. What's going on here? Get that up there. All right. What's this? Okay. So let's see if you guys know something about your shoes a little bit here. Did you know? So basically, we're looking for a shoe, and you're going to share a fact about it. It can be like, oh, well, this was the first Jordan that came out in 2021. You can talk about the backstory of what inspired it. Any sort of fact to go with your shoe whenever you bring it out. But the shoe can be whatever.
Okay.
You guys good?
I got it.
All right. See, so we're going to learn something today, people. I like to have a little entertainment and be educational.
Right. Ooh, that was a tough one with the ones, though. That was rough.
Yeah. Yeah. So right now it's back and forth. So right now we're looking at 2-1 in favor of Jezzy with a J.
Right.
And this one was fact question. All right. So yeah, this is one where I don't know, because you can kind of pull out anything. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, a lot of stuff has a backstory.
Yeah. So
I think anything.
But yeah, so because I don't want to try to pigeonhole people too much, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you got to promote knowing a little bit about what you're buying. But I'd probably go with my, as a bit of a fun fact, I might pull out those Air Max ones that BX designed for me. You know, I don't know if everybody knows that little story. So which I haven't worn those yet, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Wait for a special occasion.
I was talking about those on the Dell show the other day. Because we were talking about food-related shoes, you know what I mean? Oh, here he comes. All right. Looks like these guys are back. So this time around, we got Jezzy with a J going first. What do you have for us?
You're
muted. So if you could, you know.
There we go. Yeah, I recently did a video on this shoe. As y'all may know, Miss Virginia Wright, also known as SP Gina, had a collab with Jordan Brand a few years back, and I recently acquired her shoe. So it is the SP Gina Jordan 1. The fact about the shoe is Frank Hooker again helped curate this shoe, and this was in dedication of the school teacher who's from the Bay Area. Miss Virginia Wright. Y'all can see that her face is on the inside of this as well. But I love the story behind that. Like I said, I have a family full of educators, so this shoe really meant a lot to me to even put in my collection.
I love the video on that you did.
So
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Mr. 2-3.
Got the Jordan 3 free throw lines, and Jordan won free throw contest, or not the free throw line dunk contest right here. And I also say that this is the shoe that saved Jordan Brand as well. Pretty cool standards on here. There's a bunch of stuff on it.
Thanks.
One of my favorite sneakers of my collection.
All right. Simple enough. So let's go around the room. That put the voting in there.
Yeah. All right. On this one, I have to go with the SB Genos. I think it's a great presentation. It has a great story. And I think teachers all the way across the board, they don't get enough recognition and to pay for the job that they have to do and will continue to do. So I'll go with those.
All right.
So Jezzy with a J.
Got it. Homegrown.
I have to go with the SP Genos. Not like a huge fan of that particular Jordan 1, but the story really brings it home, and you know, the importance of teachers and giving them recognition, especially in times like this, you know, really hits close to me. So I can identify with that a little bit. So I'll go.
Okay. Fun fact about what's going on over here: Big Cass just walked out. Anyways, BX.
I'm gonna have to go with those free throw line threes.
Straight
That's
to
all
the
I got.
point. I appreciate that.
That's all you got. I would go with the SP Genus for a number of reasons. I really hate that was only a thing you could really get, if you had you could get them online, but for the most part, unless you was by a store, it was hard to get those. I'm still after that shoe. Again, with the whole, having a shoe for a teacher who, is out having something in common with kids and things like that. That's a big deal. And then she's so down to earth for real. Like she follows people. She, she likes your posts. She's always got something positive to say. So yeah, that I'm going with the SP Gina, definitely.
Yeah. So that's 3-2 in favor of Jeezy with a J, because Mr. 2-3, he definitely took the chat on that one. But let's see what we have going on for this next question here. Is this a chat? Oh, okay. It's every now and then you gotta be a little self-centered. So here's the thing. You got a couple options for this one, right? You can either pull out a shoe that you know that I have, or pull out a Jordan 5, 7, or 12. Those are my favorite Jordans. Cool.
Right.
Gotcha.
All right. Cross that off the list.
I had to write this down.
Because there are a lot of things I have, but I don't expect anybody to keep up with my collection. Though if you pull an Ultra Boost, you can kind of just guess that I probably have it. But past that, the 5s and 7s and 12s, most people have something from that realm,
Y'all like threes, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, the Jordan 5 Grape Hornets. Yes, I'd have those. See, Pat's been paying attention.
Any Yeezy?
350 wise, except for the Celtics and what's that thing? The Marshes. At least in recent years, I think those are the ones that I missed out on, and any 3M upper ones. But I do have a lot of 350s. Quite the catalog. I like them though, like in the boxes, like they're so easy to stack though. I wish other brands would do that same thing.
Yeah, no, I'd be jacked if it was a Yeezy.
Yeah, but okay, and looks like they're back. So this time around, we got Mr. 2-3 going first. What do you have for us?
Jordan 12 Wings. Woo! One of my favorites in my collection. Took me a long time to get this in my collection. I haven't rubbed the paint off yet. I still need to do that. Be making some content for that, but this is one of my favorite sneakers in my collection. I know Shoes Up loves them. Well,
man, yeah, that's a good one for sure.
That Wings 12 fire. I pulled out the French Blue 12. Honor my favorite player, Kobe Bryant, who graced the hardwood with this. Gary Payton as well.
All right, that's
classic retro plus colorway.
Yeah,
and yes,
that's a good one too. Yeah, it took a trip to Wrestlemania when I saw everybody wearing that. I was like, man, that is a nice shoe right there.
Yeah.
All right, E-Money. Where are you leaning?
Man, I got both of those shoes. But if I had to just pick one, I would go with the Wings 12. That is a fire shoe. I can't cap.
Yeah. Homegrown?
The Wings 12, the ones that I still want, and every time I see it, the lights come on and angels start singing. Give me those.
DX?
I'm gonna have to go with Jeezy with the J. My favorite color is blue, and I always wanted those French blues, and I never got them. So that's my vote right there.
All right, 313.
The Wings are definitely a fire shoe, but since they didn't come in my size, I gotta go with the French blues. Like those French blues, though, like blue is like one of my favorite colors, though, like on a Jordan. So, like if you know that, like I try to get like everyone that comes out in that color, but those French blues are definitely fire shoes, though.
Hey, that's completely understandable, you know. But it was split on the chat, so luckily it was split on the panel. The chat came through. Jezzy with a G is walking away with that victory there. So there we go. Let's get that annotated. So we're looking at 3-2. Not too bad. All right.
Right, Tito. I'm honest.
Okay.
That's what it is.
BC. I'm sure we all remember the BC time frame. BC being before COVID, when things were a little easier to pick up, right? Back when you could just kind of.
That was not what I was thinking. I'm
about to say, remember the time.
No. So back in the olden times, it was a little easier to come off of raffle wins or just going into stores closer to when things released, just walking away with whatever you wanted, largely for retail on release day, right? It was a common thing in 2019 and earlier. So let's see something that you picked up 2019 and earlier for retail on release day. It doesn't have to be in store. You can't have ordered it, but still retail on release day.
Okay.
You guys good?
Got it.
All right, fantastic.
Wow. This should be interesting.
Yeah, luckily, since I have those awkward interests, I still do okay, but there have been some things that haven't quite worked out in my favor the last year or so.
Yeah, a lot for me. But before that, I used to clean up on retail.
Yeah, I still get, every now and then I'll get these little Google photo reminders and be like, oh, hey, remember this? Like, you won this raffle from Foot Action 3 times, or Foot Locker, Foot Action, and Champs? Like, I do remember that. I didn't pick up a single one, but I won.
Hella laced in the building.
Hey, what's going on, the lady?
Shaky as far as pickups. 2020 was a wash, but anything before that, I was good.
I just see the thought that message. Yeah, when it's not in her size, use that to your advantage. Don't pick anything that she can't fit. It'll possibly be okay. Possibly. Okay. Jezzy with a J, what do you have for us? You're muted.
Damn, keep it on mute. This was 2016. Picked this up in store. Picked up another pair right after the fact, before all this crap and Flex app BS. So it is the Air Jordan 4 white cement. Nike Air. Readily available for anybody who wanted it at the time. Y'all can see right there.
Yeah, I do remember that. Those were very available.
And I think they actually fixed the GS pair on this one. So,
all right, Mr. 2-3.
Jordan 11 Concords, which was another one that was highly available.
Yeah, I've got a pair for my brother off of that. Yes. That's I'm not sure. It's a tough one there.
You already know what you're doing.
Because I know both have a pretty solid following.
I have a logical reason. It's like Jezzy with a J was inside my mind, because I was thinking about it, I was looking around, and that was one of the shoes that I actually got pretty. However, even though I had to wait in line, it was a retail pickup. So with that being said, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'm going to go with Jezzy with a J.
Wait, you said you went with Jezzy with a J?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Gotcha.
I'm going with the cement 4s. That was a little bit before I started getting back into shoes again. That's a shoe I want. I don't have. Yeah, definitely go for that.
All right, BX.
Yeah, so if anybody knows my story, I was collecting way before, and I had the white cements, but my collection got stolen. And the white cements are my all-time favorite shoe. White cement 4s, my all-time favorite shoe. So I have to go with Jezzy with a J. I just looked up to try to get another pair today, and it's $700. So I'm not doing it. $700, I'm not paying it.
313.
Concord.
Yeah, we do that. We already know her. You already know.
Okay.
Do we need to come to me? Like,
yeah.
Just want to hear me talk, I guess. All right.
Apparently. Hey, Matt for the win. What is going on, man? Welcome. Yeah. So okay. Yeah, that one went. I mean, I didn't know which way that one was going to go, and ended up going to the Jezzy with a J. So there's that for you. Yeah, because I remember a lot of people, that at least that I knew at the time, they didn't want to buy those 4s because they were so expensive, but they did want them. You know what I mean? Okay. No holds barred. All right. So in the wrestling world, that generally just means that anything goes. So that's kind of how this is. So we'll pick something and come back within 2 minutes.
Ooh, this ought to be good.
And Jezzy with a J was right. Those 4s are one of those pairs that came out that they fixed for GS, where we weren't getting that janky midsole looking thing. Where all our shoes look like they might be fakes. So somebody actually was like, those aren't even for real. Like, those aren't legit. I was like, see, that's how I know you don't know what you're talking about. It's a GS size.
And let's see. So this one, let's see, no holds barred. So real quick though, I'm gonna pause this timer because it's about midway through. We're gonna do one of those trivia questions because I always forget to do my little live giveaways. So I'm gonna put a question out there. Whoever in the chat wants to answer it correctly first, you win. You will get. I don't know what that was, but I could have done without it. So, as I was saying, you will win $5 American or the equivalent in whatever your currency is. The question, relatively simple one, depending on what you're into. What year was WrestleMania 1? So I feel like maybe Mr. Jones might get this one. What year was WrestleMania 1? The first ever WrestleMania. Let's see, I'm not seeing any right answers yet, but you got to give it time because there's that delay. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. No, there we go. Mr. Jones got it. 85. As I suspected he would. I don't know where McFly is getting this stuff from, like this information. So, Mr. Jones, let me know. Do you do Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, whatever, and leave your username in the chat there, and I will take care of it.
Somebody said they take.
Or we can do a double or nothing, where you have the option to win 10 or 0, and you can tell me anybody that competed that night outside of the main event, because everybody knows the main event, right? So if you can tell me somebody who competed that night, other than people in the main event, we'll double it up for you. So you're going to take that or no?
Yeah.
Now we wait. I feel like he's a man of integrity, so I don't think he's going to be Googling things. But we'll see. We'll see.
Was in the main event, I think.
Indeed. So that narrows one person down.
Right.
But I mean, it's one of those things
like Hulk Hogan.
For given the time frame,
he
kind of is like
event.
You might be able to just throw a name out there and be like, hey, you know, like that time, it was a long time ago that I was on Who Has the Heat, and I put a trivia question out there. You know, I did a giveaway question out there, right? And okay, cool, he got it. Andre the Giant, he was there. All right, so that's 10 for him, cool. But so I put a giveaway question out there whenever I was on Who Has the Heat, which was early 2019. I feel like it was like last fall. And HomeGrown Kicks actually replied to that. Giveaway. So it was like a year and a half later, but you know, there's no expiration date. So, Mr. Jones, I saw you said Venmo. Just let me know what your username is on there, and I'll take care of that for you. Let me write that down. Okay. And now we can go ahead and get back to our regular scheduled program. So, Who's up first this time? That is Jezzy with a G, and this was a no-holds-barred question.
We're going with the Space Jams.
Ooh.
One of my favorite 11s. Actually, is my favorite 11.
Not bad at all. All right, and now Jezzy with a J.
Classic. And mine is the Chicago one.
Oh, getting beat by that Chicago.
Jeez. Let's see. Get that in there so people know to vote. Okay.
Been one.
Man.
DX already know my disclaimer. He already said he ain't gonna be. He's second guessing our friendship on this. I'm just gonna put it out. I'm just gonna put it out here. For some reason, I just don't like the Chicago one. I don't know why. I just don't like it. So I'm gonna go with Jezzy with the G.
Okay.
I know I'm gonna get murdered for this, get killed for this.
Hey, just my opinion doesn't count, but I do with Jezzy on this one. I don't know, like I just there's some ones that win me over, but not a lot. HomeGrown.
Give me that Space Jam. I like the Chicago ones, but I can't afford it, so I'm mad. The price of
What he said.
All right.
I'm going with the Space Jams.
All right. And 313.
Are you that decisive this time around?
Jeez. Okay, I'm really not trying to waste time here. I'm really trying to decide. Like, I guess I'm gonna go with the Space Jam. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Space Jam.
Okay, so the Space Jam took that one.
Too convincing.
Yeah, that was unanimous across the board for the Space Jams this time.
Hey,
so they took the chat too.
Wow. See, VX can't. He know I stayed true to what I said. I know I'm gonna take some heat for it, but I stayed
So
true.
now we are. Let's see. We got 3 to 4. Okay. All right. Let's see what's up next here. Okay. Inspired. So you can kind of guess what this is. Basically, a shoe that is inspired by something. It can be inspired by a person, an event, a place, anything. Just be prepared to explain.
A movie? A movie?
All right. Gotcha.
Can it be inspired by a movie?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's perfectly fine. All right. So there's that.
Who comes back with that? He got game.
Right. I was just thinking that.
I was like, that should have been one of those things where you can like, not Space Jam and not He Got Game.
Right. I was gonna say, I got it.
But I mean,
that's why I was sitting here. I was like, I'm so glad he pulled that Space Jam in.
That's the thing. You can use so many things. Like when it comes to inspiration, it's like, oh, well, this was inspired by a Ferrari. This was inspired by bumblebees.
Right.
So you can go with whatever you want as long as it's not. Food,
anything.
Yeah, food is a good one. It's one that I didn't realize how many food type shoes I had until I was talking to Del about that the other day.
Speaking of food type shoes, I wish I had those SBs.
So are you parked outside of somebody's house? Like what's going on over there? I feel like
who you stalking, man?
Yeah.
Your PI? That's your story and you sticking to it? I'm with you, so you don't get that. I know you don't want that charge, so you're PI.
I'm waiting for them.
We got this stalker thing going on, which I'm not quite sure what's up with that.
Right. I am not.
You can't do that. No.
Right. And now all of us are an accessory to his crime.
That includes the chat, so we're all going down together.
Right. You about to mess up these men's military careers. Look at you.
Man. All right, Jezzy is back. This round we are going on to look at you. Jezzy with a J is going first on this round. I have to consult my little notepad here. All right, what do you have for us?
All right, this is inspired by the great playoff performances by all Nike basketball and Converse and whoever else was on that roster at the time, that signature line at the time. And it's the Kobe 1, inspired by the playoff game he had against the Phoenix Suns where he hit that game winner, extended their life in the playoffs. As y'all can see, it still has that Kobe 8 on the back. Kobe's first shoe, the Pro 1. His first actual shoe besides the Karachis.
Okay. All right. And Mr. 2-3?
Going with the Spider-Man ones, inspired by the origin.
Nice. Well played. Well played.
Oh man, that's a good one. I'm not gonna lie.
Wasn't it he got game?
Yeah.
It wasn't that he got kicked. I was about to show that out.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Okay. Not bad at all. Not bad. All right. E-Money.
For me on this one, 24 Kobe was more experienced, but Afro Kobe I still think was the best Kobe. I got to go with the Kobe.
Okay, so
Jezzy with a J
is going with the Kobe. All right. And homegrown, Mr. Stalker Man.
No. R.I.P. to Kobe. I respect everything he does, but I've just never liked any of his shoes. So I gotta go with the Spider-Man.
Okay, the Spider-Man's homegrown. Yeah, there's a couple Kobe's out there that I like. They're all like under the radar though.
Yeah.
BX? You're muted.
Like I said, I will go with that Spider-Man 1.
Okay, cool. So BX. And now 313.
I'm with homegrown. I'm not a huge Kobe fan, and that shoe to me is just ugly. I mean, no disrespect to Kobe. I love him to death, and he was a fine man. No disrespect. But yeah, I'm just not a fan. There are like you said, there are very few Kobe's that I like, and just I'm going with the sticking with my other vote. I'm going with the origin story.
All right. And vlogging.
Me being fair.
I saw vlogging saying he's back. I'll send the link in a second. Let me just get this next question going first. See what that's going to be. So get this shared up. Make sure that shows up. All right. It's tied, by the way. Okay.
With the speaker said, let him borrow some money, 313.
Okay, so what we're looking at here is a shoe, model and color-wise, that was around while you were in high school. You guys both have something for that?
Yeah, I got something.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I never really know how deep people's collections run, you know what I'm saying? I'm pulling out. Well, what would I go with? I guess some 12s would probably make sense, but I'd lean towards some of those Air Max Pluses, those original ones, like blue pair or something.
Yeah.
Because of that.
Pair of shoes will really save age in this situation.
And there you go, vlogging. So hopefully we can keep this even. So far, things have been going fairly well. So that's, it is what it is.
Guess I just stick my toes in one of those very, very rare pair that I actually had in high school. Like I still have some of those.
Okay. And you guys are coming back quick. It's like I look away and then
Fast.
I don't know if you left or not, but either way. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Who's up first? That's going to be Jezzy with the G. What do you have?
I got the Jordan 11 Bread, and this shoe came out when I was in 10th grade, I want to say. And it was one of the shoes that I wore when I played basketball. Real fire, man. One of my favorites, but not my favorite. Space Jam is my favorite one. This will go down to the second.
Fair enough. Okay. Jezzy?
All
Okay.
right. The shoe I pulled out is actually the shoe that I did wear, and it's still the shoe that I have in my collection. My oldest shoe. It's the Air Jordan 1 in the UNC colorway, but it's the mid patent leather version. Still intact. 2003.
I was about to say, it looks like it's had a rough life.
Ain't the UNC colorway no more.
Look,
That's a turbo green right there, my brother.
Hey, you can never say he didn't wear his shoes.
Look, it's turbo green now.
All right.
I thought that was green.
Man, this question really makes me feel old. God, so.
And I think I was 9th or 10th grade.
Yeah, see, E-Money was going to pull out some of those Pilgrim shoes.
Because Jezzy pulled out that shoe. I think I was actually in the military playing basketball. That's pretty bad.
Wow. You ran the board with Wolverine?
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with the Bread 11. That's a dope shoe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bread 11. All right. Homegrown Kicks.
I'm gonna go with the Bread 11s, one of my favorite shoes of all time.
All right. BX.
I'm gonna have to go with that Bread 11. It's still a shoe that I don't have in my collection. I'm kind of salty about that.
And 313.
I'm actually just trying to figure out what that shoe looked like. Full hand. That's what I was sitting here doing. So
McFly said know when to retire the shoes as well.
No, like when you cannot wear it anymore.
Like that UNC shoe is really dope though. I like that.
In its youth.
Yeah, in its youth. See, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I like to look them up. Like, you can have a shoe a long time and it starts to fade. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can your opinion can be swayed because of how beat up it may be or how aged it may be, I should say. Yeah. So, I just wanted to see it. You know, see what it looked like as a patent leather shoe. So I think mine would actually still be the Bread though. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. So, and let's see. Everything's looking over here in the chat realm. Looks like Jezzy took that one. Jezzy with a G took that one too. Right. All right. So now we are looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 4. Now Jezzy 2, 3 is up. So and welcome to Vlogging with Demetrius. He just jumped in down there in the corner. So let's see what's going on with this next question over here. Get that up on the screen. And spin this wheel. Let's see what we're talking about. Unpopular opinion? Okay. So, shout out to McFly KOF and or McFly Funko, either way you want to call it. So, here's the thing, right? We can take this either way. You can either go with something that you think was overhyped and didn't deserve it, or something that flew under the radar and should have been more popular, right? So just basically somewhere where you disagree with the general population. You guys good on that one?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, cool. See you when we get back. Hey, Chill Town, what's going on here, man? So who's that? Unpopular. Yeah. Let's see. What would I?
I would go with the what's the name?
Any mid I have pre like 6 months ago.
I would say for me, I think it would be the Jordan 5 wing. People hated that shoe when it first came out.
Let's see, what would I?
Oh yeah.
So going by what I heard from people, I would say that maybe for me, maybe the Dornbecker 7, because I really like that, but I heard from a lot of people that it was not well received. And
that's true.
I heard the same thing about the top 3 ones as well, and that's probably my favorite one, period.
Yeah, it took a while for that one too, and now it's out there. The resale is up there.
Yeah, so
off to the races ones was another one people don't like.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one that one is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm probably the only person that actually ends up having issues. That's what I'm like. Nobody likes it.
Oh, well, there you go.
Right.
If anything, that just proved your
And
point.
I love
it. Yeah.
But right now, nothing is safe, right? It don't matter. Everybody just grabbing shoes.
I wonder.
Yep. Okay. Looks like everybody's back. So this time around, we're going with Jezzy with a J first. So, what have you for us?
I have right here the MX 98 UK. I feel like this one flew under the radar for a lot of people, given that it released I think it was during the Mr. All-Star. No, it was MX month 2017. So, and like this kind of sat around for a little while. And that was during the whole 98 craze when all those MX 98s was coming out. But this one to me is dope in my personal opinion.
All right, not bad. I'm new to that one. All right, Jezzy.
The Mocha ones, definitely overhyped. There's nothing fancy about this shoe. I like it. I'm a big fan of this shoe, but for all the hype, I don't think it was worth the hype. And
I said the same thing
on it.
All right, cool. And to remind everybody, you're voting on the just the shoe that you like the best, not which one you think is most overhyped or underhyped or whatever. Just the one you like.
Man, they went totally opposite of each other, huh? One went over, one went under. This is interesting. This is too difficult. Based on,
I'm not going to tell you how to vote.
That's what I was just about to ask. How are we supposed to vote for this one?
Yeah.
All right. So I guess I'm gonna go with the 98. I've never seen that before, so I learned something new on that.
Yeah, that's actually fine.
Yeah. So Jezzy with a J.
Jezzy with a J. Gotcha. Let me write that down here. All right, and over to Homegrown.
Give me the Air Max. I've like E-Money said, I've never seen those. And definitely looking at them, I can understand why you picked those. That's home colors and everything.
All right. BX.
I'm gonna have to go with the Mocha ones.
All right. BX on the other side over here. 313.
I'm still confused on which way I'm supposed to with that question. Like, am I like more hype?
Which one did you like most?
Oh, which one did I like most?
Which one speaks to you?
Which one speaks to me? The Mocha one speaks to me more. Like, I don't like the Air Max at all, actually. The Air Max on the side just it's a little okay. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
All right. And vlogging with Demetrius.
I'm gonna go with the Mochas. I don't like the colorway on the Air Maxes.
Okay, so
for obvious reasons.
And then 313. And so also looking at the chat here. Okay, it looks like that was see a lot of G's in there. Looks like Jezzy took that one. Okay. Otherwise we would have had a tiebreaker. So that one goes to Jezzy with a G. So as it stands right now, we are looking at 1, 2, 3, 6-4 in favor of Jezzy 2-3. This next question, let's see what we're looking at here. I'm gonna do a lot of clicking to get these things on the screen. Let's see. Okay. Okay, in season. All right. Fair enough. This is a simple one. Right now, it is spring, kind of coming up on summer. What is a good shoe, in your opinion, for the spring and or summer? Do you guys have any questions?
Nah.
All right. Fantastic. See you when you get back. So I'm probably going Air Max on that one. Not sure which one, but I'm going with some form of an Air Max, maybe an Ultra Boost.
You gotta go
I was
Air
thinking
Max
that.
for summer.
Yeah, definitely Air Max.
Something lightweight, maybe breathable,
I'll show you one after they show. I'll show you one after they show their shoes.
Those legend blue lows are a good one for summer too.
Stop the hate over there, because you know they're gonna sell out, right? Those gonna sell out ASAP.
Yeah.
You can have them.
That's
I am an Air Max junkie, and
okay. Looks like everybody's back here. So who's going first? Jezzy with a G is first on this round. Okay, what do you have for us in season?
I'm going with an Air Max 90 basement, and this is the London's. Also has real people do real things. Has the interchangeable swooshes, and I got a bunch of different swooshes, colors, and stuff like that. So it goes with spring colorway or a summer colorway.
All right, no arguments here. Good choice.
Yeah, I said summer, so I said why not pull out the South Beach Air Max 97 in that Miami colorway. Simple, clean, go on the beach. One of my favorite colorways out this model.
All right, okay. Both are good choices.
They all good. Ooh, man, this is rough. I like 97, but I'm a sucker for Bells and Wilson, so I'm gonna go with Jezzy with a G.
Jezzy with a G. Okay. Yeah. And now over to Homegrown, who is now turned his camera off, being extra suspicious.
Let me get those Air Maxes. Yeah, the 90s.
The 90s, okay.
Are you still in the car?
Yeah, I'm voting for the Nikes.
He just don't even understand right now.
Okay, BX?
I'm going to Miami.
Yeah. You said Miami?
Yeah, Miami. Going to Miami with that one.
All right. 313.
I'm going with the 90s. You know, he just snatched that swoosh off like he was a stripper at the strip club. Okay, I see what you're doing. Yeah, take it off. All right.
Demetrius.
Give me the Miami. I like that colorway.
Okay. So that means that, let's see, so that's going to be over here. All right. Let's see what we got here. 1, 2. So of the votes, it looks like that went with, so we had to count the chat too. So 4-2 in favor of Jezzy 2-3 on that round. Now, if I remember correctly, BX said he was going to show a shoe that he would have used for that question. Is that right?
Yeah, I was going to show you one.
Okay, yeah. What's that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, from the DNA pack, or is that just one of the original releases?
Yeah, this is just the original.
Okay.
Sweet.
That's an
Nice. Okay. So
Summer vibes.
Yeah, for me, because like I like 97s more than 90s, but that 90 color of those options, like I liked that one
pretty
more.
good.
So it was kind of a weird toss for me.
Right.
Okay. All right. Story time then. A shoe with a story to it. It could be like a pickup story on how you got it, how hard you had to work for it. Maybe it just means something to you. So bring out something that has some kind of story attached to it, please. You guys good on that one?
Gotcha.
Looks like they are. Fantastic.
Personal story or sneaker story, or it doesn't matter?
Personal. Because the sneaker story is, that can be kind of cool as far as like what made it happen or whatever. But talking about some things related to you, to me, is a little more meaningful, at least in this particular setting. Let's see. South Beaches. Yeah. There was another South Beach 97 where it instead of white, it was black. It's like black, like those colors.
Yeah.
Right.
And I wanted those, and I don't remember what happened. I think I just forgot that I wanted them. And because I saw them like,
and he was like, "Yeah, okay."
You know, like because I saw them on like Instagram by somebody who's wearing them. I'm like, and I'm looking at them like, I know those aren't in stock anymore. And I was just like, I didn't even look because I didn't want to be disappointed. So let's see. This one, Jezzy with a J, is going first this time. So let's hear your story and see your shoe. Not necessarily.
All right.
We'll
The
do
shoe
it how
I
you
have
want.
is the Kobe 10 Mamba Curio. This shoe, the story behind this shoe is that this shoe not only celebrates my first year as a father, is my daughter's birthday as well. I wore this shoe for her birthday, and like every year that's been a yearly thing. Like I just have the color pink to represent me and her. So definitely love the shoe, and the shoe actually came out around the time her birthday was coming too.
Okay, not bad, not bad. Young Maya before she turned into Broken Matt Hardy.
Yes.
All right, Mr. 2-3.
I'm going with the Black Cement 3. This shoe means a lot to me. Anybody that knows me knows the story behind this. My dad is no longer with me, and this was one of the first Jordans that he bought me. I bust my ass off all summer working in construction, moving dirt, shoveling dirt. And I didn't think I was going to get this shoe because my dad refused to pay that much for a sneaker. But I had the shoe in my hand and I was looking at it. My dad's like, "Yo, you want that shoe?" And I was like, "Yeah, but I know you can't afford it." He was like, "No, let's ring it up." And he got it for me. And I'll never forget that to the day I die.
Man,
Great story.
that's very cool. I think that was the first Jordan I bought from my dad actually. But
This is tough.
money.
Very tough. I felt like homegrown. I was gonna go one way, but I really feel that Jezzy with a G story, because getting parents to spend that type of money on stuff is very hard. So he got my vote on that one.
You said which one?
Jezzy with the G.
G. Okay, with the G, because there was some background noise going. I wasn't sure. All right. I don't know where that comes from. Homegrown.
Yeah, give me those Jordan 3s, man. That story was I think a lot of people can identify with that, and it got me in my feels.
All right.
DX.
I'm gonna have to go with Jezzy with the J on that one. I know I have a shoe that I share with my son as well, so it kind of hit me in the heartstrings. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Yes, sir.
313. Once again,
I know it's tough, right? You got to pick between the kids and the father.
you're muted.
You muted.
She doesn't even care. You're muted. I'm not saying it louder, but maybe we're on mute too. Maybe everybody's living that home color life, you know.
She done said a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah, I'm about to say this a good one.
Yeah, like she's.
If she could move her hand.
I just wish I knew what she was saying, because it's like some powerful words right now. There we go.
Damn. I don't understand shit anyway. But I'm gonna go with I wasn't wearing shoes when I gave birth, so shoes were the last thing on my mind. So I'm gonna go with the 3. Yeah.
Okay. And vlogging.
I'm gonna go with the 3 as well. Beautiful story and adult shoe.
Okay, so Jezzy with the G won that through the panel, and looks like he won the chat too, from what I'm seeing over there. So let's go on to this next question here. See what's up next.
These are tough.
Hey, Demetrius, turn the volume down just a little bit. I think it might be.
Okay, so there we go. This one's for Eddie. I don't know if you guys remember Remember this guy right here, Eddie Guerrero?
Viva!
I need to see a shoe that you would lie, cheat, and or steal for.
Oh.
Oh.
All right.
Do we need to sign a disclaimer? Oh.
To answer your question, Payne, it's an Iron Man match, so it's a 60-minute thing. We got a couple minutes left, though. Actually, yeah. We probably might get through another question, maybe two. And then, depending on what they want to do, we might just run out the board since there's only so much left. Let's see. Now we wait for them to get back. But,
yeah, no, I still don't have that shoe in my collection.
Which one?
Anything that I would lie, cheat, or steal for.
Oh. Well, I mean, like, maybe they do, and that's how they got the shoe. So
yeah.
You never know.
That is very possible.
Jezzy with the G's first on this one. Okay.
I have to go with this one right here. There is a lot of shoes out there that would lie, steal, and cheat for, but this is one of the ones that I would. You know.
Stash pocket.
So it's got.
All right. Fair enough. And now over to Jezzy with the J.
Well, I'm not gonna incriminate myself in any kind of way about what happened around '96, but this was definitely one of the forefront shoes that was on top of that list, the Bread 11.
All right. Not bad, not bad. So let's go around the room.
All right, I've got to just keep it simple. Let's go with the Bread 11. That's one of the better all-time shoes ever made.
All right.
Bread 11.
Gee, and you said 11 too. Okay. BX.
I'm gonna have to go with that Bread 11.
All right. 313.
We already know what she's going.
Okay, so
She just goes.
yeah, I'm gonna go with the 11. I'm gonna go with the 11.
Acted like she was gonna think about it for a second. All right. Walking with Demetrius.
Yes, sir.
Well, there you go. There's that for you. Okay, and it looks like Jezzy won all across the board on this particular one. So let's go ahead and get on to this here next question then. So there's a lot of Bread 11 fans out here, which is understandable. Okay, this one, Wrestlemania. So not just any Wrestlemania. If you see that background over there, this whole thing was inspired by WrestleMania 12, which was in 1996. So imagine that you are going to, for whatever reason, be at WrestleMania in 1996. What are you going to wear? Keep in mind, it's 1996 and some things haven't come out yet.
Yes.
Right? So I'll play a little bit loose if you need to. Pick the model, try to stick to the colorway, but at least the model.
All right.
Ooh, some different stipulations put in there.
Yeah, you know, I got to make these guys work for it. So what about you guys going around the room here? What are you wearing in 96?
96. I was in the military.
Oh, here we go again.
Damn, you old.
So you can actually, I would probably go with the Concord.
Okay.
In 96, what would I have been wearing? My mom would have dressed me in a striped shirt and probably some doggone corduroy pants or something like that.
Let's see. I'd probably be in an Air Max. Well, wait, no. Current Tristan would be wearing an Air Max. 96 Tristan would be wearing something from Payless. No doubt. No doubt
96
at all.
would be wearing something like this.
Wow. Me or I definitely wouldn't be wearing that. VX. Yeah, 96 me was Jordan me. So yeah, I mean, I still got those 12s in there, and my 11s and all that good stuff. So that would definitely have been me. I was heavy competition with a chick that was at school that swear she was gonna out Jordan me. So yeah.
So this started young, is what you're saying.
Yes, it did.
All right. Let's see. We're looking at Jezzy with a J going first on this round.
All right, this shoe right here, and I'm gonna just put a disclaimer up. I did not want no 11s in '96. This was the shoe that I wanted in '96 as I seen Scotty, and now on that Georgia the Jungle, the Airmore Up Tempo, the OG colorway. I wanted these ever since I seen George run through the jungle with this.
I had those two. Yeah, that's a good pick.
All right, Mr. 2-3.
Reebok question, the double cross. That was his rookie year, 96, 97. I had both of these, and I used to wear them just like this, but these came like this, so this is what's up on me.
All right, yeah. Nice. I was all about those. Well, I didn't have them, but I did like them when they first came out. Probably because everybody else had them except me, and I was just envious. I don't know. But you living in Virginia, like where he was, it's like everybody was wearing them,
Right.
All right, E-Money, which way are you going?
All right, I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna go with Jesus with a G. I had several pairs of those up tempo. Even people say they chunky, but they was dope back then.
Okay.
Still dope to this day.
Thanks.
And homegrown?
Not a fan of either, but if I had to pick one, I would go with the up tempos. Yeah.
All right. BX?
I don't like the up tempo, so I'm gonna go with Jezzy with the G. I never liked those.
All right. 313.
Since that was my time, I'm gonna definitely go with those up tempos.
Okay. 313 up tempos 2. And logging with Demetrius.
I think I'm gonna roll with the Iversons.
The Iversons. Okay. So now let's see what's going on over here. So this one was, and this is why I didn't try to keep things numbered properly. So looks like this one is an even split. So because Jezzy won the chat, Jezzy with a G won the chat, but Jezzy with a J got 3 from the panel. So we're going to the, unless you guys, if you guys have another shoe that fits the question, we can do that, or we can just go to the next question. What do you guys want to do?
I'm down with that.
Down with what?
I'm down with getting another shoe. We can do that.
Jezzy 2-3. Do you have another shoe? If not,
I got another shoe.
Okay, cool. All right, go ahead and come on back.
All right.
Man, I
I'm
really
gonna blame vlogging with Demetrius for this.
I really feel old break saying the concourse. Like, yeah, I remember those. You was able to walk in the store. They would sit on the shelves in the PX and buy them. With just that easy. No line or nothing. No raffle. No flex.
Now let's see. All right, now give them a minute to get back in here and all that stuff. Let's see. Yeah, so that's high school. Yeah, there's a few things that I'd pull out from that era. Gotta say, if I was a time travel or something like that. But Ali Frazier just jumped in. Appreciate that. Let's see who else? Anybody else in there? Okay, just kind of trying to keep up with the chat messages. It's been a lot of just like the voting and stuff, which is good.
Right.
People kind of say their 2 cents here and there. Do appreciate that too.
Man, they should be able to see this now. Start asking me questions.
And all right, so let's see who that one was on GC. All right, so what do you have this time?
All right, can't have one without the other. The Olympic up tempo.
All right.
Number 8 on there.
Good choice there. Like how you played that.
Olympics, okay.
So pull out the other one.
I decided to play with him. So we're going with Bulls up tempo.
Okay. So now it's a party.
Man.
Okay. Well then, E-Money, I have an idea of which one you might go on.
Let's see.
Start putting in the chat, people, please.
All right. I'm gonna get a slight edge to still Jezzy with the J, just because they have a little bit more behind it than the Chicago color. I'm gonna go with the blue and white.
I honestly thought the red would be enough to win you over. Homegrown?
I like the oversized hair.
I'll go Pippen.
Okay. And BX?
You don't like you like the
I just said I didn't like that shoe. But I'm gonna have to go with the one that has my favorite color on it, and that's color blue. So
All right. 313. Jezzy, hold your shoe up again, please. Somebody in the chat wants to see it. It was the
I'm going with the up tempo.
Which
pulling the homegrown route, are you? Okay.
Nah, I'm going with the red and black. I'm going with Jezzy with the G. I love that. I love that shoe.
Okay. And vlogging with Demetrius.
Chicago colorway.
Okay. And so I see 3 J's. So Jezzy with a J won that round. Okay. Because he won the chat. Okay. So that one, the redo there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So looks like it's 6-9. That's how that whole thing shook out. Jezzy with the G did walk away with that victory tonight. Now,
congrats, bro.
So appreciate that. And real quick for you, just because these things aren't all for nothing. I mean, I'll be sending you this later. It is an Ultimate Edition Brock Lesnar.
Oh, nice.
So it's got all the extra faces in there. It's got the Universal title and all that good stuff. Very nice figure. So I'll be mailing that over to you. All I need is your address. So, because the thing is, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but back in 2003, Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar had one of the best Iron Man matches you've ever seen on SmackDown. Check it out if you haven't seen it. Now, while we're still here, though, there are maybe 3 or so questions left on the board. If you guys are up for it, and these won't count towards the score or anything, but would you like to play out the rest of the board?
Yeah, I'm cool with it. I'm
Yeah.
cool with playing it out.
Everybody should participate and throw out a shoe.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, if you're on the panel and you want to pull out something for the question, please do that. But let's go ahead and see what these next questions are going to be. Well, I guess like that underdog question is not going to matter. But let's see what we got. Okay. Against all odds. So sometimes the world is just working against you, right? We've all been there. If you lived through 2020, you were definitely there. So here's the way this is going to work. Something that you bought last year, 2020, release day for retail. Same kind of question as before, but a little bit different because it's a different year.
So you said some people are last year for retail?
Last year, 2020, because it was a little harder to get things. So 2020 release day for retail.
Can't remember yesterday.
What's the closest thing to me?
I know you can tell by my background that I'm not home. So
let's see.
Let's see.
Oh, I got it. I'm just gonna grab the first thing that's closest to me.
Oh shit! I mean, shoot.
What's going on, me and my kicks?
Oh, it wasn't it.
Yeah, this.
I'm gonna go with something.
See, what's something that stands out? I guess from last year. Those yellow and black 12s. Well, no, those weren't hard to get though, from what I understand. Were they?
What was the question again?
Something you got in 2020 on release day for retail. Hey, you got Ray the Gym in here? See, now that's something. Appreciate that.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
Man. What is Ooh, that man, this dude just did a pile driver off the second rope through the table. Table didn't break, just fell over. So that's not cool. Man. Hey, Amy, what's going on, little lady? So, whoever Sammy Callahan is going against, is that Trey Miguel, I think? So, okay, what do you guys have? We'll just start with Jezzy with the G first.
The 25th anniversary Jubilee Jordan 11.
Oh, yeah. I completely forgot those even came out.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. Homegrown, did you get anything?
Yeah, I got something. These were 22, right? The Biden.
Okay.
I grabbed them because it was the closest thing to me, but I believe it.
All right. Jezzy?
Yeah, I had grabbed the UNC Chicago.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Okay, nice. 313, I guess. E-Money, did you pull out anything?
I did find something.
Yeah, I just grabbed something that's closest to me. This was one of the rare W's on the sneaker app.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Not bad, not bad.
Oh, yeah.
Vlogging?
Bro, I had to Google dates, man, because all these they run together. So I went with
Oh,
yeah.
Nice. I remember.
Forgot about those. I got those too through how though. I feel like I might have got them in person. 313, did you pull out anything or did you good?
Yeah, I think these came out last year. Like I said, I bought too many dang on shoes to be knowing what.
Oh, yeah, they came out last year.
Oh,
Yeah, these are last year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Those are fun.
Are those the ones that had like the React or something in there?
Yeah, these are the Air Force One Reacts.
I know they
Favorite shoe.
Yeah, those are fun.
Got the
Yeah.
all the little things, which is very odd for me to buy Air Force One because
Same thing. Yeah.
Lord knows I buy these things.
I remember seeing HomeGrown Kicks did a review with the Nike pair and
What about me?
completely blown away by how
He said, BX said, what about him? BX said
Wait, what?
BX said you skipped him.
I thought he said he didn't have anything.
I thought
What I said.
Yeah.
I go home, but I
Keep that in
got
mind.
something.
Chat people, throw a question out there. BX, what do you have?
Rucker Park.
I mean, Air Force One's Rucker Park joints.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Sweet.
they ain't got no React in them, though, do they?
Not fired.
Yeah,
Not fired.
B13 basically just to get your peasant trash off of this.
Don't hit on that shoe, man.
No, I gotta mess with BX.
Don't hit on that shoe.
We already did the Battler's Choice thing, but I mean we can do that again. Since that's was there anything else said? That was
I got a 16-year-old son. That's about it.
the scene. Okay, there we go. Best OG basketball shoe, not a retro. If you have one, pull one out. If you don't, fake it.
Like a performance?
Wait,
Like
it did.
performance
Wait,
sneaker?
basketball. We talking current or past?
He said not retro. Oh,
okay, I
geez.
got
Whoa,
you.
man, that's way. I don't keep my shoe that long.
Best OG basketball shoe not to retro. Okay, I got
That's
it.
not a retro?
Yeah. Okay. It looks like Jeezy might be the only one moving.
Yeah.
Best OG.
Oh, for my blood.
I don't know if I can make it to my basement does this.
I don't have anything.
Who asked that question?
Well, so would a KD8 work? I mean, it hasn't been retro. That's. I got a couple of those. I'm one of the few people that actually like the KD8. I don't.
Basketball shoe that had been retro. Yeah,
That
that's
didn't retro.
I can't believe I did that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, because but as far as like basketball shoes of older times,
Yeah, all my shooters, they crumble. They go into the trash.
what kind of shoe would that be? Like,
I mean, you can bring out like if you had like one of the original foams, I guess that would work. That was a basketball shoe, right?
Like a LeBron 7. LeBron.
I mean, but I would say there's anything that's a basketball shoe.
I could bring up
at least and not a retro. I mean,
the only thing I could think of would be like the Yeezy Quantum that I have. That's a.
I mean, it is an original. It was not a retro. So,
They said that not retro.
so
I said not retro.
Right.
Grant Hill's been retro though, most of them.
Right.
True.
I mean,
So, okay. Who has something for that question?
I was gonna go with D's.
Yeah, right there.
But,
okay.
Or
oh man.
The Ben Gordon joints.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad. BX, do you have anything?
Nope.
Jeezy? Oh, he just turned his camera on.
I got the red ones. The Ben Gordon.
Oh, but okay. Anybody else?
I just didn't grab them. Shoot that glow in the dark. I got plenty of those.
All right. So, all right, cool. We'll just go on to the Jeezy. Did you have something to?
I'm kind of confused because I'm like, are they talking about something that came out in the 90s, or are they just talking about a shoe that's a basketball shoe that has not retroed or is current or what?
Yeah, that part.
Just.
But I mean, I have like the Air Jordan, what is it, 35?
34.
34.
The 34.
But this the
Yeah.
SC version with the zippers on there. But I think this is one of the better basketball shoes. Like Nike, Jordan brand came out in a long time, since the 28.
All right, fair enough.
That's the first generation. Can't argue with that.
What else was on that board? Underdog and child question. Okay, so got a 50-50 chance here. Black or white, what's going to be? Childhood.
Black for the culture.
Okay, so a shoe that is in some way associated with your childhood. It can be like maybe you got some Bugs Bunny shoes because you liked Bugs Bunny when you were younger. Maybe it's something you owned or wanted when you were younger. Maybe it's based off some food you used to eat when you were a kid. Either way, tie the shoe somehow to your childhood.
Right. Okay, can do that.
Shoot.
You said a shoe from my childhood.
Yes, I did. What do I have? We're going easy today.
You and very easier.
Okay.
I'm just gonna grab the first thing available.
Wait till some people get back. So some Heelys. I mean, I'm sure some people did have those. I missed that era.
Yep, me too. My kids. I had kids then. That's pretty bad, right?
So, you know what? Since this is a fairly easy, I'll go with the thing that's went with the shoe that was closest to me. The Where's Waldo Vans.
I like those.
As a kid, I was all about these Where's Waldo books. He's on the inside. That's where he is. But yeah, so picked these up a while ago. I was gonna pull out the Beavis and Buttheads, but I pulled those out a lot lately, so not today.
Nice.
And also, when I was younger, as a bit of a stretch, we used to celebrate Easter, and these showed up recently. Ooh.
It's a nice shoe.
Expect a very honest review on these coming maybe Tuesday.
I was kind of surprised.
Yeah, same here. So, E-Money, you got something?
Yeah, I would like to. I just went with the closest thing to me, so I went with the 80th anniversary Bug Bunny.
And that's exactly what I was thinking of when I said Bugs Bunny.
Right. So of course these Converse, carrots, pretty good material. So yeah, not bad.
What is that ratchet noise?
I don't know.
Somebody's sound is up a little bit too loud.
Sounds like a dying duck.
Yep.
Jezzy, you got something?
Yeah, I got the Carmine 6s. These came out when I was younger too. I think I was like either 11 or 10 years old when they came out. So this is the 2014. It was the closest shoe, so I grabbed this one.
All right. Hey, that's the way we all seem to be going right now. Homegrown.
The Bread 13s. First time I ever saw a Jordan was the Flint 13s. Wanted them really bad, couldn't get them. These were the next best thing. I begged my mom for them, and she finally got them for me. I even have a picture with them on. I used to wear them 24/7, just about. So yeah, Red 13s, I had to have them.
Okay.
Yeah, homegrown make me feel so old. I'm like year 3 of the military then.
E-Money was driving his Model T to school.
Man, bro.
All right.
But
you got something for your childhood? Okay.
7 hair.
Oh, nice.
If y'all remember the old Michael Jordan Bugs Bunny commercial, that was Bugs Bunny was wearing, had to have it. Didn't see Jordan really playing it till like damn near the end of the season. But yeah, Air Jordan 7.
All right. 313. You got anything?
The shoe is actually like growing up. My grandfather would always talk about Chuck Taylors, and then these actually had my favorite Looney Tunes character on it. So it was Chuck Taylor, Marvin the Martian.
That guy was pretty cool.
Yeah. So that's my shoe. I had to.
Oh, nice. I like those.
Thank you. Man,
nice, horrible box though.
Oh, Juice Robinson is something else. All right. Was that something you had when you were younger, or?
Yeah, I had these when I was younger, but I also pulled out these. I used to love watching Fresh Prince with my family growing up. So.
Yeah,
Fresh Prince.
Forgot about that. I guess I could have pulled those out too.
Shut the fuck up! What the hell? Sorry. Like, dude, I literally just won a raffle on some freaking thing I just put in today. Like, somebody just sent me a text like, "Hey, you won this." I like literally, you know how you go on Instagram and you put those things in and they're like, "Hey, follow this and that, and then like this, and then put your shoe size or some shit." What?
Wow, that's
It kind of wild, right?
Yeah, it's just a random. I don't get a lot of raffle wins either. Yeah,
I definitely don't get the. I don't even know what the hell to say right now. Raffle wins. I can't win on a regular site, but I win on some extra weird. I don't even know if it's a shoe site or what. I guess we're gonna find out.
Okay, so we only have one question left, and that was the underdog question. So I guess that would have gone by the score. That would have been Jezzy with a J. So we're gonna throw it over to Jezzy with a J to throw a question to the room. What do you want to see?
All right. Show me a shoe. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Reading this.
She said she's about to get scammed.
Security number.
Oh,
All right,
man.
show me a Nike retro that's not a Jordan, basically.
A Nike retro that's not a Jordan.
Oh, I got one right here. Works.
Let's see.
Does it have to be a silhouette?
Ain't nothing close to me. Where is it?
So again, going with like the stack of recently reviewed shoes, I believe this is a retro according to like the internet. So we're going with the Escape Hirachi.
Nice.
So these came out at some point, and then they came out again recently. So there you go, Nike retro.
That's kind of dope. They had that Escape 90 like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have them over here somewhere.
I wonder if it was like a pack release or if they came out the same year and time frame or anything.
When did that one come out?
Originally, shoot, I don't know.
Yeah, because they had two 90s that came out. It was a Lahar one, and then
I want to say it was like early 2000s or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's when the 90 came out.
So maybe it was then. I'll have to put that up then. So you can learn something every day.
I know, right?
Okay, so now that I've gone,
You talking about
money.
silhouette? What about you?
Oh, I just went with something. I just went to the closest thing again. I ain't trying to tell stuff, so I just went with the bacon joints. Keep it simple. So
Nice.
that's what I went with.
Okay, not bad. Mr. 2-3.
Infrared 90s.
Yeah, that would definitely work. Those are a little more comfortable than the original, from what I understand, but still the same thing. All right, homegrown.
He messed me up, man. I had a corny joke for it and everything, but yeah, they were right here.
He had the same thing. It's like bacon, eh?
All right.
Wrong with the bacon.
This is your question. So,
Agassi boys.
You got a wide selection going on over there. And don't forget, everybody has links or has YouTube channels, all that stuff, Instagram accounts. I have to put 313s in there a little bit later, but she does have a channel and an Instagram account too. You got Shoe 313? Or are you still trying to wrap your mind around the raffle?
I'm trying to see. I think I skipped something, so they're saying I didn't win the raffle. Like they picked me as a winner, and then was like, "Oh yeah, no, you're not the winner."
Yeah, so
it was like a pair of hyper royals.
You're not putting your card information in, huh?
Royal.
No, they're like you didn't retweet the post. But
that's kind of messed up.
Now you gotta put them on blast.
Definitely messed up.
Screwing up.
They told you won, and then said, "Actually, you know what? Maybe you didn't."
I couldn't find my white or black Air Force. I just put out some Griffiths.
Oh, those are cool.
What was the? Okay, yeah, I had to think. I was like, wait, what was the question again? It's been a little while. And that's all right, cool. And Jezzy, yeah, I was about to read that off. Like, oh, Jezzy's in the chat. It's like, Jezzy's in the chat. Yeah, sometimes I just get focused on that real quick. But okay, cool. So we've done it. We've gone through all the questions. Had a very good battle going back and forth. And then Jezzy went on Jezzy with the G went on a heck of a streak towards the middle area. It was like 6 straight. He was not messing around. Once we hit that no holds barred, he was just came out swinging every time. So again, and I'll talk to you after this to get your address and all that stuff. Get this good old Brock over to you. But we're gonna go around the room, let everybody hit their outros, let people know where they can be found, all that good stuff. We'll save the contestants for last, though.
Okay, appreciate everybody for letting me participate. Shout out to Shoes Up, Sleeves Down. Shout out to both people battling. Jeezy with a J, Jeezy with a G. Shout out to Homegrown, BX, Sis on the panel, Vlog. Everybody appreciate y'all. Y'all can find me on IG, eMoney Shoes on IG, and also tap in with us on Who Has the Heat on IG and also Who Has the Heat on YouTube. Everybody stay blessed and have a great week.
All right. Appreciate you coming by. Homegrown.
What's up, everybody? Man, it's good to see everybody again. It's been a while. Had a good time. Shout out to the contestants. Y'all did an excellent job, man. It was a hell of a run y'all went on. Y'all can follow me on YouTube, HomeGrown Kicks, Instagram, HomeGrown_Kicks. I really appreciate each and every one of y'all. I had fun. Thank you.
All right. And 313.
Hey everybody. Some hater just went back and realized that I forgot to retweet a post. So I just had the Hyperworld 1 snatched from under me. Fucking bastard. Anyway, I'm so irritated right now. Like, this shoe just keep getting away from me, and it's probably just not meant for me to have, I guess. But yeah, y'all can find me 313 Retro Queen on YouTube, 313_retro_queen on IG. Give me a follow. Of course, follow Who Has the Heat. Y'all know we on Saturdays, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Follow us on IG, subscribe to us on YouTube, and hit that notification bell so y'all can see when those battles are dropping. All right, peace.
All right. And vlogging with Demetrius.
What's going on, everybody? It's your vlogging with Demetrius. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, as well as YouTube at Vlogging with Demetrius. I know I was late coming in, but I was watching before I got here. Shout out to Shoes Up, Sleeves Down. Shout out to the chat and the panel. Also, go check out my early review on these right here.
All right. And again, links in the description. So now, I'll throw a few words out there. So first and foremost, thank you to everybody on the panel, in the battle, all that good stuff, for giving me an hour and 51 minutes of your time when you could be doing any other thing. And I also want to extend that over to the people in the chat as well. You could be doing anything else. Maybe you're also watching Impact Rebellion, but you're also giving me a little bit of your attention too, and I appreciate you for it. I'll return the favor whenever I can. So also, while I have your attention, now I don't do these sneaker battles as a regular thing. I just kind of do it once in a while, but I am going to need some people for the next one. So if you are interested or know someone who is, please let me know, or you can have them get in touch with me or something like that. So then I can start putting some things together. I always have ideas. It just kind of comes down to who all is trying to be in it, how many people, and then I just kind of take the game plan from there and build something out. So there's that for you. Otherwise, from me to you, have a nice rest of your day or rest of your night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Normally, this is where I talk about the reviews I'm going to be doing, but if you got the notifications on, you'll see them when you see them. Later, people. Anybody else got anything to say?
Good night.
All right.
Good night.
That's it. Who Has the Heat? Saturday. Be there, 8:30 Eastern. All right. Later, people.
Good night.
Good night.